Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to this week's grocery haul and meal plan. So if you are new, then I do post my food hauls every single Friday, so I'd love for you to subscribe if you haven't already. But yes, today's food haul is from Sainsburys, and we did actually have to go to Sainsburys to buy a couple of bits that they didn't have, because obviously you kind of get to know what's coming or not coming on the day. So my husband did go up and buy a couple of things, not that it really matters to you, but anyway, I think it did come to just under 80 because there were a few items that had a really short date on them, as in today. So this all came yesterday. So yeah, so my husband just emailed them and they basically put some money on your account for next time that you shop with them. So I think we got like £5 or £6 off, which is really good. So anyway, yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this food haul and I'm going to get straight into it. So here is all of our shopping from Sainsbury's this week. Starting off this end, we have some bread, and I think one of these my husband had to get in a little Sainsbury's yesterday because they didn't have like our normal loaf, but two of them did come, but they had such a short date on them. I actually think it was yesterday, not today, the date, which is pretty bad, especially because the shopping comes in the evening. So yeah, we did get our money back, so we're gonna have to slice these up and freeze them kind of straight away. I'll probably use them today, and then put them in the freezer. So anyway, so we've got 3 loaves here as usual. So we've got a white one for our son Arthur, and then we've got 2 like wholemeal ones for us. And this week, my husband decided to get some croissants for a little treat. So you may or may not know, we went on holiday last week, and on the way home we went into Waitrose and had a croissant like in the cafe, which was really nice. We really enjoyed it. So yeah, we thought it'd be quite nice to have that. We'll probably have that quite soon actually, just not long at breakfast, so maybe this morning we might have that. And then like on to the snacks, not loads actually. We've got 2 packs of crisps here. We've just got the whole grain sweet chilli ones there, some bites. And then these for Arthur. So we get like a variety of different puffs for him, but he hasn't had these for a while. They're like the really small ones. So yeah, pea and sweet corn flavour. So he usually likes those. This is something different. My husband found these. It's like, I guess they're just like savoury biscuits really, but they're for cheese. We probably won't be having them with cheese. I mean, we might, but we'll probably just have it like with butter or something. Maybe even just plain. I'm not quite sure how they taste. It says they taste a bit buttery, so we'll see what they are like. Or maybe, you know, with our like peanut or almond butter that we do like to have. So usually we buy crackers, so yeah, that's just something slightly different. We've got some OT bars there, which are for us and our son, and then also some naked bars there, just the blueberry ones. We do still have some bars left over from my Aldi haul, which I did a few weeks ago. I could do with going quite soon maybe to like top up, but I bought loads of bars. You may have seen that video, because they're like so cheap. So yeah, we still don't need like lots of that sort of thing. We did, however, get these dark chocolate rice cakes. These are really nice if you haven't had these. And like ingredient wise, there's like hardly anything in there, which is always a good sign. I don't know if you can see that, it's probably a bit blurry. But yeah, so they're really nice. So we've picked up a pack of those, and then this like massive packet of shortbread. Now I think this is what my husband got in the shop yesterday, because I think he forgot to put it on the online order. So I don't think these are probably the shortbread we normally buy from Sainsbury's. But yeah, he found them in the shop, so it's a really big packet and they're really, really cheap. And we've got our usual Nairn's biscuits here, just the dark chocolate chip ones, and they're like, for a biscuit, they're not too bad. They're like, you know, they're not necessarily healthy, but they're not unhealthy. Whole grain oats, which is always really good for you. And then we've got a big pack of cashew nuts as well. So on to like the things for the cupboard really. We just needed some more tea bags, so we always buy Clipper tea. We needed some more vinegar there, and we've got 3 cans of chopped tomatoes, which again is from the shop, so we wouldn't probably usually, I think we tried to get organic chopped tomatoes from Sainsbury's, but they didn't have them in stock and they didn't seem to substitute them. Maybe it's because we select organic, I'm not really sure. Oh no, actually hang on, I think they did try to substitute with plum tomatoes, which, you know, I kind of get it, but it's not, yeah, anyway, they do taste different, don't they? So we didn't want them, so my husband got these in the shop yesterday. So we've got 3 cans of those. We've got 2 baked beans, which are just like the cheap ones, but again, ingredient wise, they're fine, and they do taste nice as well. And these are kind of, I think this is like the price match with Aldi range. We've also got some jam because when we were looking at our croissants, how we thought it'd be nice to have them with jam, we realised we'd run out of ours, so we just got a little jar of organic strawberry jam there. We've got some sweet corn, which is for Arthur, and then also just a little jar of mixed herbs because we've run out of those. Quite a big bag of red lentils, which we like to have for tea, like in pasta, things like that. And then we just needed some more sugar, so we've got that. I mean, we don't really use that much sugar, but I always have it on porridge. And what else? Like sometimes if I have like muesli, it's like a bit of a plain muesli and not much fruit, I like to have sugar. But we don't tend to use too much of it. And then we also need some more, excuse me, some sponges for the kitchen and some toothpaste. So then coming on to vegetables, we've got 2 big sweet potatoes there. We've got 3 red onions, they're really small, but yeah, we always use those. And mushrooms, I've got quite a lot there. So last time, was it? I can't remember, I think it was Tesco, wasn't it, last week? The mushrooms I got were like really small, because I wanted more because Arthur loves them and I do like to have them as well. So we thought, well, that we'll just buy more nowadays, but last week they were so small anyway, but these are like quite a good size, so they will actually go quite a long way. I think we've got 8. So yeah, a lot of mushrooms there. Got some tomatoes, 4 of those. We've got a cucumber as usual, which Arthur likes too, and also some green beans for a change because we don't buy those every week. And then also a fresh broccoli. I might try to make some fritters this week. If I do, then I'll use like half of this, and we might need to buy some more broccoli because I don't actually think we've got any frozen. But that's fine, we go to the shop kind of midweek anyway to like top up on fruit and things. And then the last vegetables is just these white potatoes, so a big bag of those. Fruit, we have our bananas, and again, midweek we'll just like maybe buy a couple more, and we'll also buy like a punnet or 2 of fruit. We've got 6 apples there, and we've got these strawberries, which that is today's date. So this is one of the things that we were refunded for, and I don't think they're going to last long because they are a bit like squishy already. So yeah, we'll definitely need some more. And then we've got a punnet of raspberries, and then we've also got some grapes. So we actually wanted we like the punnet where it's half red, half green ones, but they didn't have them because Arthur randomly doesn't really like these when they're like this dark. I think it kind of puts him off. But yeah, we'll see how we go. Might need to like peel them to make them look a bit lighter to get him to eat them. But yeah, so that's our fruit and vegetables. So then the last little bit really is just the fridge and frozen section. So I have just opened a new rice milk, so I've only got 1 rice milk this week, hopefully that should last, but I've also got 2 coconut milks there, and then we've got 2 2-pint whole milks, which are for my husband and Arthur, and we usually buy like 1 or 2 pints in the week as well because that just is not quite enough. And then cheese, we both need a cheese, so I've got my free from one there, and that is just Sainsburys own make, and then my husband has got his organic block there. Also got some tofu, and then my husband has got chicken, so when I have tofu, Matt will just have his chicken, and obviously that always bumps up the price in the shop when we buy that. He doesn't buy that every week. We've also got 12 eggs there, we've got 2 pasties, which I really love these. I don't know, do you say Ginster or Ginster? Anyway, yeah, that make. So we've got 2 of those. I really do like them. We've got some yoghurt. So I've kind of like gone off yoghurt a bit. I've got those chocolate pots from last week. I think I've only got a couple left. Should have got more. So we just got some dairy yoghurt for Arthur, just to give him a bit of a different taste, because there's no reason for him necessarily to have soya or to have dairy. So yeah, just to give him like a little mix of stuff. So sorry, that's for my husband, and then Arthur will have this, the Greek style, because there's obviously like more fat in there, which is kind of what he needs, and also it's really thick, so it's a bit easier for him to eat. And same with the soya one, like, you know, the thicker it is, it's just easier for him to like scoop it up. We've also got soup. We haven't had soup for ages, so we'll probably have that today for lunch. The weather's awful today, like cold and like really raining, so we are staying in, so yeah, we might just have that, which will help us kind of like warm up. It's always quite comforting to have soup. Don't often get time to make it anymore. Unfortunately, we went through a phase of like making soup all the time, but it just takes so long. It's a nice idea, and I'm sure we will at some point, but yeah, we've just bought one. And then we've got these cauldron sausages there. We've got some little sausage rolls, which this is Sainsburys vegan range, and these are really, really nice. And I take these out with us, and Arthur will have a couple for lunch. He really loves those. We've got some sweet potato, lentil and quinoa burgers there, Sainsburys own make. We've got some chicken burgers, Plant Pioneers, and their mince as well. Yeah, we did kind of need to top up on this kind of freezer section. These are really nice actually. You really get two in there. And then that is just some, I think that's soya mince, yeah. So we'll have that like that really with pasta, and we'll also mix lentils in with it quite often. And then the last thing are just these vegetable fingers, which are for me. I mean, we do give Arthur them, but he doesn't tend to always eat them. But mind you, I don't think he's had them for quite a little while actually, so we'll see. And he'll probably have something else, because obviously there's only vegetables in there. We might give him a sausage like that sort of thing. But yeah, so just some vegetable fingers, which are always nice, just if you want something quick and easy. I quite like to have them. So yeah, that is everything that we have bought in Sainsbury's this week. So meal-wise, one of the meals that we will have, as I said, I have tofu and my husband has chicken, so I'm not sure, I'll probably just have that with some sort of potatoes, and I just put lots of herbs and oil on my tofu really, and bake it. I still haven't been that adventurous. I know I said a little while ago I was planning to be, but I still haven't really done anything else with it. I have had it in a curry once, which is fine, but as it is, I kind of just, it's fairly plain, but I just chuck loads of herbs in a bowl with oil and just coat it, and yeah, it tastes quite nice. So we'll have that probably with boiled potatoes and vegetables. Another meal that we'll have, we haven't had spicy rice for ages, so either spicy rice or do a paella. So paella will be with the sausages, and then if we do spicy rice, we can have that with burgers or sausages, I suppose, and there'll also be onions in with that and peas as well. We've also got pizza, so there's obviously no pizza in this video, but we do still have some pizza dough left over from last week. So if you've seen my videos, I always talk about this, but I just put the passata on, we put our cheese on, I'll have tomato, maybe mushrooms as well, and then we'll just do our own sweet potato and normal potato wedges in the air fryer, which is really, really handy. We've been using the air fryer a lot more recently, so I'll have that with baked beans. And recently I've been making Arthur his own little pizza just with toast, so I lightly toast a piece of bread, put the passata on and the cheese and just grill it. He doesn't necessarily always have it, so I do usually do I know this sounds a bit random, but a boiled egg as well with it, because he'll eat that, and obviously that's really good for protein and iron. So he'll just have that, and then he'll have chips, potato and peas or broccoli or something like that. So yeah, it's kind of a bit of a mix mash, but I kind of like the idea of giving him a bit of pizza too. Another meal that we might have this week, something quick and easy. As I said, I've got those vegetable fingers. My husband still has fish fingers, so that might be another meal with, again, just potato and some vegetables, or maybe even beans, because we only have beans probably twice a week. So once with pizza definitely, and then maybe another time. I think we'll probably also do an omelette this week. I made a really good omelette last week actually. It doesn't always, don't know if anyone else finds this when they make an omelette, but sometimes they didn't always work that well. I try and flip it and it doesn't go to plan sometimes. It tastes fine, but yeah, sometimes it breaks up a bit. But anyway, last week I did it really well. I reckon it's because I had the pan a bit hotter. Because I always flip it. I know some people grill the other side, but I just flip it. Anyway, yeah, so we'll have omelette. And then probably the only other meal that we will have is pasta or spaghetti, and we'll do that with the mince and also lentils with chopped tomatoes and onions. So that is just a very rough idea really of what our meals are going to be this week. Obviously a couple of them might change. As I was talking through them, it kind of sounds like we're having a lot of potatoes and vegetables. We might need to change it. One of them will be chips, I guess, as well, because we have got some. No, we don't have any in the freezer, but we'll make them in the air fryer, because obviously you don't just want potatoes all the time. But yeah, it's kind of hard, isn't it? Because you have rice once, we have pasta once, well, definitely, and then the rest of the time we usually have potatoes. I don't know. So half will be actual potato, mash or jacket, or just boiled, and then but we also make our own chips or wedges as well. So it's quite hard trying to think of different things all the time. Anyway, yeah, so that is our meal plan. So I really hope that you enjoyed seeing everything that we've bought in Sainsbury's and hearing our meals as well. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new. But thank you so much for watching, and I really hope to see you next time. Bye everyone.